EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Nashville. On the return, it's Tim DK. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down side of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. 60 Maverick. Hawk 70. Let go.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Go.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Third and 6.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A give to Pollard, running right. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Hold the ready. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline and he's able to extend this drive.
19 life, Cowboy 80.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Anthony Gould now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. In motion comes Pittman. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground.
Oh, they got him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Titans have got him. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Now Prater tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Gun, it's Jones. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, he did everything he could. He's trying to keep this play alive, but there's just too much penetration from this defensive front, and they end up taking him down behind the line.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
Take over first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alec Iomano. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. So after one, it's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking, go.
To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action. Ward pushed out to his left. He's got it at the 7. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That one taken in by Jay Spear. Touchdown, Tennessee. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Downs goes in motion. Slot man in motion right. They go right back to Taylor. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Cody Barton on the stop. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and
4. Shotgun now for Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A
the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's Jones. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
It's 3rd and 4. In motion comes Pittman. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. That's Pierce in motion. Now, Jones. Now we'll set up the screen. It's Pittman out there wide. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
That's Pierce in motion. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's Jones to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but is out of the reach of the receiver and is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. That's Pierce in motion. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a 3rd down stop. But
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In motion is Warren. Throwing now is Jones. Pass right side to down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock to stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
So on fourth down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Colts are on the board just before halftime. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready?
Now, first down throw for Ward. That's to the rookie out of Texas, Gunnar Helm. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here comes second and 4. Now, it's Ward. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
In motion is Warren. Jones to throw on second down. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Doolin. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Jones now on first down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Let's go.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down by Laiatu Latu. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8.
Let's
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Ready.
Throwing on third down, Ward. He's got his tight end, that's Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
24 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Get it. 65,
First
yeah,
and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 16-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Viking 18. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Again, it's Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Gain of 6.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Now a third and 2.
60 Eagles. 6. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this out wide for Pollard. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Cody Pollard. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Feels good. Makes the score Titans 28, Colts 3. Matt Prater sets
So
the
now
kickoff.
Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin
Their
there.
own 25-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
That's good for Colts.
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Indianapolis.
First down, Indianapolis.
To throw, it's Jones. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Downs goes in motion. Again, they'll throw with Jones. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 23-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Again, it's Jones. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take possession.
Jones pass.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying,
Oh, trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Colts first down.
Throwing on first down is Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Jones to the air again. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. He'll take a shot here. Back in the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. That his second TD catch of the season.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Gun, it's Jones. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready? Go!
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw on second down is Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready?
Off play action, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, We're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready, break! Stay with him! Here we go, here we go!
Here's Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Mike Riestad was saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Colts.
Here's Jones to throw. He'll take a deep shot for Downs. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
15 yards on the play.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And 3rd down coming up.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Picked off by Cedric Gray. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 26 yards.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First and 10, and they give it to Powell. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Play action. Ward. Flushed to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
Let's go. Panthers, Viking, 18.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance in both run and pass. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd and 5. To throw is Jones. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
43-yard line.
Jones operating out of the pistol. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. it's a win here for the Titans. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.